Welcome back to Live at the Hive. I'm your host, Janice Jokkel, and today I am so excited to introduce to you somebody that is making a massive movement here in Medina County, and I cannot wait for you to hear her story. Stephanie, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much for having me.
So I got to witness this amazing triumph of 5 weeks of what you do. So tell us what you do.
So I'm the coordinator for Healthy Kids Running Series here in Medina. We are a national program, nonprofit, and we host a youth running program for kids aged 2 to 14 here in Medina.
And those 2-year-olds are really, they're so cute.
I love all the age groups.
Yeah.
I think the 2 and 3-year-olds are my favorite.
Yeah.
So we run for 5 weeks in the spring and 5 weeks in the fall. Here in Medina, we run at Cobblestone Park in the afternoons in the spring and in the mornings in the fall.
Very nice, very nice. And we were proud sponsors in our Community Connector 330. So cc330.biz, you could see all of our community calendar events, and we highlight nonprofits such as Stephanie's group. So tell us, what do we got here?
So our programs are, like I said, for kids aged 2 to 14.
Okay.
5-week programs. At the end of the 5 weeks, everyone gets a medal. All runners get a t-shirt if they sign up for the whole season. And then our top finishers of each division get a trophy. And they get 5 bibs, just like a real race, like their parents would run. And fun things that come from our marketing money, like color-changing cups or sunglasses to match themes and all that kind of stuff.
That's fantastic. So why do you do this? Because you're not getting paid for it.
I am not. No, I am.
So there's got to be a purpose driving this for you.
We are all volunteers. I started coordinating this right after COVID. It had been in Medina County before that. However, COVID, messed up everything.
COVID did COVID.
Yeah. So I came across it, and my kids needed something to do. We needed to get out of the house after COVID. We needed a fresh start. And I came across this, and it was just a perfect opportunity to bring it back to the community, get all the kids together, encourage being outside in a time these days where it's hard to get your kids outside, especially on a weekend when you have other sports during the week and church and all that going on, and it's hard to get kids outside in an organized fashion on the weekend. So this is something, it gets them there, even if it's just for 5 minutes of running. It gets them out of the house, gets them outside, encourages a healthy lifestyle, encourages having fun with other kids your age. And it's also important because it's not an organized sport. So you are really just trying to do your best every single week. And that's what I try to encourage my kids to do on a daily basis. Just do your best, whether that's in school, sports, friendships, whatever it may be, do your best. And that's why I really aligned with this program.
Well, that's interesting because, we own our own journey, right? And at 2, you don't know that. But at 14, you're getting it. And then, what gravitated to me the most was that you ended the race with parents racing. And those kids witnessed moms running in flip-flops or bare feet because they wanted to participate. There were athletic runners because I could see that. But then there were moms that just wanted to show their kids they could do it too. And that is probably what was the most impressionable piece out of that whole entire experience that I sponsored your sign, and came and hung it. Filled my soul to see all those kids.
It does. Every week.
Yes, and we were very proud sponsors to let everybody know that kids need to be healthy. My background was I owned Romp and Stomp for 15 years, and my whole purpose was not to have video games in my building. My husband and I had a conversation about that all the time. We need to have more revenue. I'm like, yes, but I'll have painting classes instead of arcade games. And we were all about getting the kids moving. Move motion, in their bodies, and to see that come through your programming and what you did to get to that five week mark, and everybody was so proud of their accomplishments. But to see those parents participate was probably the most gratifying to me, because they got out of their own skin and they did it for their kids to show, because let's face it, Our kids watch every move we make in life. And if we are negative and we sit on the couch as a couch potato, they're going to follow suit, right? And if we're constantly on our phone and not paying and being present to them, every single parent was not on their phone. They were watching their kid and being present and making signs to cheer their son. It was the most gratifying 2 hours I've spent in a very long time. Thank you for allowing me to share that experience from an external standpoint, because it was probably one of the most proud moments of me being a sponsor. I could throw some money at an organization and say I'm a sponsor, but to be somebody that I wholeheartedly believe in what your mission is, I will do whatever it takes to get every parent to know about your program.
That's very sweet. And that's why I reached out to you before week 5 specifically, because I thought you would be a great partner for week 5 specifically and the whole season, because it really shows the dynamics of the whole season. So week 5 is a little different than the other weeks because, as Janice said, the parents run. And it's to show their kids that they can do hard things too. And then we do the medals at the end of the race and the awards ceremony, and lots of awards are given out during that. But week 5 is just all encompassing. It really shows the spirit of healthy kids and the sportsmanship. And again, the parents can do hard things too, and that's what I try to coach all the kids. You can do hard things, and so can your parents. Well, thank you. I know you're very busy. You've got summer going on with your kiddos at home, and you carve time out for me, and I appreciate that. I appreciate you including us in your program. We rely 100% on sponsorships. So whether it's donation sponsorships like what you did, donating pages in your publication, or paid sponsorships help us pay for fees and insurance, and really just keeping the prices low for our kids. So I appreciate. So
it's inclusive for everybody.
It is inclusive, and actually that's another point of our race. We do have a challenger division that we just started up, and it is 100% inclusive for any kids that need any additional help to get across that finish line. So from age 2 to 14, it is inclusive for everybody. And I couldn't do it without sponsors like you and volunteers that help me out. So thank you very much for having us.
Yeah, no problem. So you can tune into the summer issue, cc330.biz. You can check all of our events online, but every week her races are published so that you can click the link and sign your kiddos up. And they don't have to race the whole time.
Correct.
They can just pop in, race that race, and not have to commit to the full 5 weeks.
Correct. You can, registration is required online. It is an online registration. But you can sign up for the whole 5 weeks, and that includes the t-shirt and the points and all the things. And you get introduced to all the sponsors also. Or you can sign up for just one day. You can come that morning and decide, hey, I want to do it today, and you can sign up. Or you can bring a friend, a cousin, and just do one day.
Good. Okay. Well, we end our show with words of wisdom. So what words of wisdom would you like to share with our viewers?
Just be kind. I think kindness and sportsmanship and supporting one another in our community is incredibly important, to feel part of something and just take care of each other. Thank you. Thank you very much for being here. Until next time, until our next guest is sit with us in our seat, we appreciate you. We appreciate Armstrong for giving us this platform to be able to share and shine the spotlight on people in our community that are making a difference. Community connectors, that's who Stephanie is. So thank you for being a viewer of our show. Until next time, toodles.
Armstrong is proud to support the community and local businesses. As an Armstrong Business Solutions customer, the team at the Biz Hive supports their community through Armstrong's high-speed internet connection and reliable service. Watch Armstrong Neighborhood Channel on Channel 100 or visit Armstrong Neighborhood Channel on YouTube.